Welcome to our analysis of materials in a T-Bar Sash Clamp. The T-Bar Sash Clamp is a ubiquitous part of any toolbox or shed due to the popularity of trades and DIY work in Australia. As such, products aiming for this market are required to be both cheap and robust, somewhat oxymoronic, but it's not impossible, with simple designs lending themselves to mass manufacturing using strong and readily available materials. Many iron alloys and allotropes will do the trick. The main components consist of a set of jaws, one screwing and another sliding and locking, both of which move along the length of a T-bar. The best case scenario for these components would be a well-kept woodworking facility where the most highly abrasive material it is likely to encounter is sawdust. Worst case scenario, a tradie leaves it outside in the rain regularly or routinely spills paint or other various colorful chemicals onto its surfaces. As such, components must be corrosion resistant on top of high rigidity and surface integrity. Cast iron housings ensure low cost, high strength, and may be painted to reduce corrosion. Heavy-duty steel channels maximize rigidity along the length of the clamp while being inherently corrosion resistant, and the spindle and handle, requiring the highest precision in surface integrity and corrosion resistance, are chrome-plated to minimize the need of lubricants in the screw threads.
For the required tolerance, there are no particular industrial standards for clamp tolerances, but attention must be paid to manufacturing tolerances of the T-bar and sliding clamp, as they must slip over each other perfectly. If it is too tight, then it will be frustrating to use, and if it is too loose, then it wouldn't lock in place or provide adequate stability in compression. This same issue are even more vital in the screw jaw, as it is highly unlikely a tradesman will care enough about such a cheap piece of equipment to lubricate the screw. As such, dust between the sliding and screwing components requires highly abrasion-resistant materials to ensure manufacturing tolerances and surface finishes are maintained for extended periods of time.
Manufacturing processes used in the production of a T-bar sash clamp include milling, in which materials cut into the desired shapes, as well as rolling, cutting, and drilling, which can be seen in providing their certain attributes in the manufacturing process. Heat treatment processes will also be utilized in order to bolt the clamp together and harden the material. The impact this has on the environment is the large scale of material wastage that is an outcome of industrial manufacturing processes. For example, threading of the screw can see material discarded due to its inability to be used for anything else. In addition, the required use of electricity and carbon emission from machinery on an industrial scale also has lasting effects to the environment. Thank you for listening to our presentation on the T-Bar Sash Clamp.